As you can tell from this title screen, this is the one game we were looking at this week that I've actually played to completion. And at the time as well, I think this game came out in 2011. And I played it in 2012, I was a little bit late to the party, but I had heard nothing but great things about this game from a friend of mine. So I eventually buckled and rented it, and really enjoyed it. It's an interesting game. I just wanted to point out this is by Next Level Games. We'll start a fresh game. So Next Level Games have done actually some pretty interesting stuff. They did Mario Strikers Charged for the Wii, and Super Mario Strikers for the GameCube. They did the Punch-Out reboot for the Wii, which got kind of well received, and I'm not sure it did particularly well, but I remember it being kind of well liked. They did this in 2011, but they also did the Luigi's Mansion sequel, Dark Moon, for the Nintendo DS or 3DS. And recently they did Metroid Prime Federation Force, which I didn't hear great things about, but yeah, they're a team that have definitely got some pedigree behind them. So, what is Captain America Super Soldier? It's like a third-person action game. I would equate it to Batman Arkham Asylum is the closest you're probably going to get. It's got a very similar combat system, if I remember rightly. The frame rate, I will warn you now, is not great. There was never a PC version, which is unfortunate because the game is really good, but the performance of the game is probably its weakest characteristic. And this was the last Sega-produced Marvel video game for these consoles, especially. After that, Marvel would go on to start. I mean, they'd already started playing around with iPhone games, iPad games. They did like Marvel Heroes, which they unceremoniously managed to cancel. They've done all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff. But in terms of like traditional console games, this was the last one. I suppose also they've done Lego Marvel, but again, I think that's kind of a different thing. I also don't mind saying, most of these are the Marvel, so Iron Man, Hulk, Thor I had no problem with. Captain America I thought was painfully boring. I really didn't like the film, and I especially didn't like the sequel. So it's not even that I like the source material, I just think this is a really good game. Can't remember how long it takes to get into the game, but we'll soon find out.
Fall back, soldier. I'll take it from here.
Right, here we go.
Who are these guys?
Let's do some combat.
Time to see how they take a punch.
So you'll see what I mean when the combat starts. It looks a lot like Batman.
They're not human. Pathetic American.
Hey! So I think the yellow outlines, I'm fairly sure, are the... Is it the equivalent of the counter marker in Batman? I can't remember. I can't remember whether you can just block or whether you can actually counter in this game. As I remember it, I'm fairly sure this was just a pretty standard Batman clone. At the time when there weren't many. I should add that. I think Sleeping Dogs was the year after, and that was the first time I remember seeing the Batman combat really well used, so this was kind of the first stab at that.
Bucky. I've got it covered here, Cap, but some guys are pinned down up ahead. Hurry! Hold the line! Show them what we're made of!
It's a shame, because all of the games, if all of the games had been good as good as at least Hulk, if not Captain America,
They need to be a bit more hands-on.
it would be kind of good to still see them around. You know, those Batman games are incredible. I'm not saying this is to the same level as that, because Batman Arkham Asylum might be one of the best games ever made, but it's at least comparable.
Dugan, rally some men and secure this room. I need a working radio ASAP.
I'm on it, Captain.
I think this is one of those games you could. So Hulk, I think you'd probably only get stuff out of if you enjoyed the Hulk, or like me, you just will play anything. Whereas this, I could see recommending to people, like people who play Batman Arkham Asylum. It's like, well, I'm looking for something more like that. Well, if you've played Sleeping Dogs, or you don't really like, because you know Sleeping Dogs isn't going to be to everybody's taste. If you like the superhero stuff, launch yourself. It shows you, I think both this and Thor have rough edges, but where Thor was really quite rough, I think this is probably only, you know, maybe a few months. Like, essentially, it feels like it's missing its optimization. If it didn't have to come out with the movie, then maybe it would have had a better shot. It's a little bit weird that my health bar is on this cutscene.
He's a big one. It's gonna take everything I've got.
There you go. You down for the count? Oh, he's back up. Crippling strike bonus.
What the hell's going on? Since when does the enemy have ordnance like this?
They don't. Yet. This is a different enemy. Get me Howard Stark.
Ooh. This has a cinematic quality that the other games definitely didn't, as well. It's almost a shame that Next Level went Nintendo exclusive, because I would have liked to see what they could have done with a bit more time and a bit more polish.
Captain Rogers, HQ is on the horn for you.
Also, I booted this game up and this was the title screen, and all I could think about was Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
You can use the radio near the front of the cabin, sir.
I will, thank you.
This is Rogers. Go ahead. Over.
There's no D-Dog. Where's D-Dog? Just noticed our plane's not even moving if you look out that window.
This complex doesn't show up on any of our liberated Hydra intel, so we can't be sure what we're up against. Take a look at the dossier on
Ah!
it contains all the information we've managed to get so far.
Ah! I can see his teeth. Oh, I'm not going to be able to reproduce that, am I? Oh! I can for a second, and then it clips in. We had an Assassin's Creed Unity moment. There is something creepy about eyes and teeth in these in video games. Nope. Never mind. I enjoyed it. How did they know I picked that up?
After years of planning and research, my time has come at last. Project Masterman is a reality. History shall record that Dr. Arnim Zola was the first to unlock the secrets of the human genome, and thus my immortality is assured. Using the blood of my benefactor, Johann Schmidt, I will replicate and surpass the work of the traitor Abraham Erskine. The Americans believe they have created a perfect human specimen in their precious super soldier. They are fools. The perfection of the human body is a false goal. What does it profit us to perfect something inherently limited? No. To truly evolve, we must improve upon it. Herr Schall has secured a remote research facility and outfitted it with Hydra forces for my protection and assistance. The Schall has also honored me with the loan of the Tesseract Cube to aid in my research. Under his supervision, of course. He will not be disappointed. I shall work tirelessly until I have unlocked Erskine's secrets and taken them to places he never imagined, or perhaps feared to tread. It is my goal, my purpose, my destiny.
See? Nothing as involved as in any of those other games. But Christ, Iron Man 1 didn't even barely have a story.
Captain, we're nearing the drop zone.
Your job's to shut down the long-range air defense.
If I remember rightly, it's kind of an open world thing as well. It's...
Radio in, and we'll give the invaders the go.
Or is it a hub world with levels off of it? I think it's more of a...
We don't know about.
I think it's like Arkham Asylum.
Incoming! It's too much. I'll have to pull away.
Wait, I'll drop from here. Get out as soon as I'm clear.
Yes, sir.
Those mountains still aren't moving. What if you need to shut that door again? Badly thought out. Captain America's a renegade.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Hello! Ah, yes. I remember this. Hold right bumper and B. Was the helmet ping off? Oh, that one didn't. Oh, it very slowly pinged off.
Gotta find a way to take out that gun.
See, I like the look of this game, I like the feel of it. Map? Yeah?
Target spotted.
Yeah, whatevs. Clang.
Gotta think. There's a common character in these two patterns. I just need to find it.
I think it might be the 6. Is there more documents? I'll take those.
I'm sorry, Bella. We checked. You checked nothing, peasant. One more mistake, and you'll taste the claw. Am I clear? Yes, Bella.
They'd see me coming a mile away. Gotta hit them from a distance.
I see something. Up there. Shoot him.
No, you didn't. See again, tutorial that's not too heavy-handed. You're still doing fun stuff. And that AA gun is gone. Uh-oh.
Tower's coming down. Gotta move.
Uh-oh.
That was close. I should find a radio and report in.
Is there a radio down there by any chance? Nope, just some enemies.
I see no sign of a parachute. Perhaps it's the Americans' Uber-Soldat. He's a myth, a propaganda tool. Don't be so naive, Eric. Shh. Did you hear something? Lay him down!
Why did he jump down there? Why didn't he just use his shield? So it's not a complete clone of Batman. It does have its own ideas, but the combat is very similar. What's that? It's an egg.
Attention all security forces.
It is.
We have a saboteur in our midst. Converge on the area around
Seven.
the cannon. I want him found and neutralized immediately, on pain of death. Hail Hydra!
There's some dead space. Hiding, loading behind doors.
Have you seen?
Beautiful.
No. I heard that after the incident with the gasoline, he had to answer to the Baron. Do you think he was sent to the dungeon?
What? What did my shield just do?
I bet there's a radio up there. I just hope the signal is strong enough.
Soon find out. But I am just going to blow up everything, just in case. That metal shield looks great. Captain America always uses ladders safely. 2 hands. That's unsettling. Everything about that character model.
Family heirloom for a very strange family.
Whoops. Oh, here you go.
Captain America to headquarters. Come in. Over.
Cap, this is Peggy. Are you all right? That drop.
That was the easy part. But be advised, the flak's so heavy I could have walked down on it.
We know. The invaders are on their way to back you up, but we need you to take out the long-range AA cannons before they can safely airdrop.
Copy. Maintain schedule. By the time they get here, the skies will be clear. Captain America out.
Whoa. That's gonna break his knees. Nope.
Shoot him!
Gotta take them out quick, before reinforcements get here.
He's not looking! Shoot! Shoot!
You also can do that kind of juggling thing where you just go between enemies. Hey! Not cool. Am I going down this way then? Hey! I thought I killed them all. Oh, that door behind me is opened. So that's essentially a counter. Rather than pressing Y, you're pressing left bumper.
It's come to my attention that our uninvited guest is none other than the American super soldier. Apparently this is causing some concern. I remind you that the weapons and armor had Solar equipped you with. Fire!
Oh!
Now this looks interesting. Stark would kill me if I don't take a look around.
Why?
Take him! Even he can punch us!
There's a thing over here I need, hang on.
I knew Zola was a madman, but this is obscene.
Oh, I've knackered it. These do get more difficult, I promise. They're not as inane as they look. More documents, more egg.
The AA guns hooked to these machines. If I disable them, maybe I can do this a little more quietly.
That's boring though. Why don't you just blow up the AA gun? There's an egg up there.
One down, two to go.
We need more men!
You said quietly. It's alerted a bunch of guys.
Call for him! We need more men! Extra reinforcements!
Whammo.
More firepower! We need more! We need
No.
more men.
No. Ah.
From reinforcements.
I did so well. Captain America is trying to save the world, but he's also more interested in collecting film reels than actually fighting anybody. Punchy punch. Oh, I wish this game ran better. I really did. Ah, another one of those machines. Ah, of course. So close. Yeah, so it kind of has Batman vision as well. Ooh, there's stuff up there. That should show me where I can jump. Leap to beam. Yeah, the timing-based jump stuff is kind of weird in this game. That's where I get my ceramic egg back. Oh no, it's a statue of some description. I don't really know what the timing's for. Mainly just makes me feel like a doofus every time I miss one. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for the prompt. Didn't know which direction it wanted me to go. Close. No. This is definitely the quiet way to get rid of the AA gun, right? I don't think so. It did blow a hole in the side of the wall, though.
Strike two. One more in that gun's history. That's a lot of heat venting from down there.
A lot of love and attention went into the artwork for this game. That's the other thing I like about it. It just looks great. Ooh. Yes, the quiet way to get rid of the AA gun. That's Captain America Super Soldier. I could probably sit here and play another half an hour of this, but that's kind of the long and short of it. This game is great. I really would recommend, if you haven't played it before, and you've still got a console that's able to play it, I recommend it. The PS3 or the 360 version is the one to go for. They're both, I mean, mine cost me about £10 or £12 when I bought it. It's not cheap, but I'd say it's worth it. And I can't speak for certain about the Wii or the DS or the 3DS, I guess, what those versions are like, but these 360 PS3 era ones are still pretty good.